The whole country is burning, everywhere riots, youth at unrest, so many problems because of Agnipath program. India has more than 600 million youth. That means youth make the country very, very, very strong. Today what happened? Suddenly government has come up with a program, a 4-year program of military training, and they promised to provide certain help after the 4 years of their service. I am myself an ex-service officer. I want to give you a background why this unrest among youth. Firstly, I served army for 10 years, that is a short service commission. After leaving 10 years of army service, I have got the status of ex-serviceman with a small card which I can get some liquor from canteen at a concessional price. Maybe also I can get some day-to-day useful things like a soap, perfume, other things for household equipment at a concessional rate. I have no medical facilities for this 10 years of service. After retirement, I don't have any travel benefits. I don't have any special insurance benefits. I don't have any benefit at all. I am telling you, a short service officer who served for 10 years in Indian Army or 5 years in Indian Army. I have also few things to tell you. If I served 10 years in Army as a short service officer, my service conditions were same as a permanent officer. This is vis-a-vis to the soldiers also. When service conditions are same, why a short service officer cannot be given a pension for at least period of years he served in army? Suppose I served 10 years in army, I could have been given 10 years of pension at least, small amount, or 10 years medical service because I have earned the 10 years. No. This is the situation of an ex-service officer. Now today suddenly you come up with a 4-year job in military where you offer to train him as a combatant or different services. Now there is a small link. What is this 4 years? Why this 4 years number? Because you require 5 years to serve to become an ex-serviceman. At least you have a card to say, I am an ex-serviceman. Though they need to make a new rule for these 4 years to become an ex-serviceman. Government is offering couple of lakh rupees to these people after leaving the job. But what job they are going to do after 4 years? Are we training them as an electrician or a plumber or a mechanic or a carpenter or some skillful, socially useful training? Within no time the 4 years will finish and will come home. So my dear sir, 18 to 25 years is a very important formative years of youth. Either they can make it or they can break it. Even some corporates offer some jobs, such a volume of millions of people here, youth, you cannot offer them job. In any case, you will not have many jobs for youth in future because lot of automation is going to take place in all industries. 1,000 people will be replaced by 10 people and another group of computers. So you need to have a youth reform fund to pay some money and train in different occupations and employ them suitably where he has a confidence, where he can look after his family, where he can survive as a useful member of the society. This is, we forgot. Yes, you want to make youth or young people more patriotic, more fit and more conscious about their nation. Yes, that is a very important step. Then follow the European model. Introduce army training in school children. I wrote long ago, our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, to make a compulsory NCC in all schools from lower KG itself. Every small toddler will like to wear a uniform. They will enjoy really. We are not doing that. NCC has become an optional for many colleges. They don't have a dresses. Children have to buy their own clothes and shoes now. It's a very pathetic state. When I was in NCC, I was given of course, a oversized pant and shirt where we try to alter it and some DMS shoes or ammunition shoes. But today the situation is different. Government has no money to bear the expense of NCC. You compare a boy in NCC and non-NCC, you will find a very subtle difference between them. An NCC boy is more strict with a good posture, he has better behavior, and he will obey willful commands. He is a very useful material. So introduce this army training from 5th class itself. Every year 45 days compulsory army training for all children. Like many European countries already following this model. They are all aware, they know how to march, how to maintain that posture, how to do exercise, protection. You put some marks. Agnipath program may have a lot of projections which is useful to youth, but I personally don't foresee any great service to this youth because little amount of money after 4 years of service is not going to really help them, and the magnanimity of some corporates offering jobs, it's not going to be sufficient for all the youth. And yes, you must offer proper military training recruitment for youth on a regular basis. We require a long-term combatants, soldiers for the country. At the same time, if you want to have a short service, it should be slightly more than what you are offering. And it should focus on some occupational health training along with this combat training, along with this military training, so that they can live their life very happily thereafter. At the same time, I have an appeal for this youth or the people behind this youth who are doing a lot of propaganda and agitation. Let us not be so violent to prove our point. But unfortunately, nobody listens to softer side also. But however, you should have a good dialogue and you should modify this program in a slightly better manner which can be useful to youth. And remember, government needs 3 things: introduce NCC or a military training from very childhood, and as they grow, they should have a choice. Some percentage of time they can work for the military and also some percentage in the civil, like Switzerland. Like all my professors used to work 40% in military, 60% in our institute. That is number 1. Number 2, develop a very good youth empowerment fund, because you have to give salary to the youth and make use of them, as a hospital assistants, as a police assistant, social policing, or as environmental assistants. There are so many. The old age people need a lot of people who require. So there can be a great amount of social workers who are paid by the government as an employees. Think.